Right, let's get company specific. And Gold Explorer Perpetual Resources, ticker code PEC, its share price hitting near 8-year highs yesterday after announcing the acquisition of Arrowsmith West project in WA. To take us through the details, Julian Babarczy, Executive Chairman at Perpetual Resources, joining us now. Julian, good to talk to you this morning. All right, so tell us the reasoning behind this acquisition.
We acquired a tenement called Arrowsmith West, as you suggested. We pivoted from gold exploration a couple of years ago into a sector that not many people are aware of called silica sand. Now, sand is a commodity that quite unbelievably is in short supply all around the world. And so we've hitched our wagon to that very strong commodity theme. And we've been developing a project up in the Midwest region of Western Australia near Geraldton Port, called Beharra, which is the regionally leading project, we believe, in the silica sand space, looking to export sand to the Asian markets. So yesterday we announced the acquisition of Arrowsmith West, which is a tenement only a few kilometres west of our leading Beharra project. And it's an interesting asset for us. It's much smaller than our Beharra project, but it appears to be largely on cleared land, which means that we can likely get access to the property to undertake exploration activities and really get cracking on developing the project potentially at a faster stream than Beharra. But importantly, we don't want to take away from the other project we've got in the region, which is progressing very well, which is Beharra. We've done a pre-feasibility study on that, which completed a few months back, showing a very, very strong returns, both IRR and NPV on the project. And so, yeah, look, we're looking to become one of Australia's newest exporters of a new commodity called silica sand up to the Asian region in coming years.
Okay, so Arrowsmith, it's not ready to go yet. This is obviously in the exploration phase. Do you have some sort of timeline where, obviously you're very confident of what lies there. Have you got some sort of timeline as to when you can bring this on as far as production is concerned?
Yeah, look, we are confident of what's there, although you can never preempt the drill bit, so they say. So it's only a few kilometres west of our existing tenement where we've proven up 140 million tonnes of very high-grade silica sand. So we're hoping that we can get some sort of similar read-through because the geology should be relatively similar. Look, it's an early-stage project, Arrowsmith West, so we'll look to initiate our first exploration program on that in the coming months. And we'll announce, obviously, those results to the market. And if that's successful, as I said before, it's on cleared land that's owned by farmers, not Crown land. So that allows us the potential to access the project sooner by essentially doing deals with the landowners. And so in the coming months, as I said, we'll announce the exploration results for that project, and then we'll hopefully move that forward through the various study phases as we go.
Okay, so you obviously began as a gold explorer, so are you staying in that space at the same time? What opportunities are you seeing there at the moment, or are you now actually pivoting much more towards silica?
No, we actually pivoted a couple of years ago away from gold. So when I got involved in the company, it was essentially a gold company that hadn't found any gold. And so we looked to find a project that we thought had a bit more promise. We exited the gold assets, which were New South Wales based. And since then, we've acquired these silica sand projects in Western Australia and have been taking them through from literally pre-drill results right through to now having genuine studies and looking to finance the project in the coming years. So we are very much a silica sand company. It's a very exciting commodity. There's huge demand coming out of Asia for particularly high-quality glass applications, things like the glass covering on solar panels. So there's a lot of discussion around this ESG thematic in the global markets, and believe it or not, sand is a big beneficiary of that. So we're looking to export high-quality sand up to the big glass manufacturers in the Asian region. And the commodity price has been very strong. It's doubled over the past 10 years. We expect it to continue to march forward with really strong underpinned demand and supply that's not necessarily keeping up with that demand.
Julian, thanks so much for the update. Thanks for joining us from Perpetual Resources.
Thanks for having me.